All right, y'all, man. Listen, we just pulled up to the Acre Boys property, man. Y'all already know what time it is. This is flipping bricks. So we are, on today's episode, going to be checking out the property that they just purchased. It's 260 acres, $3.2 million acquisition with an $8 million flip. So what the Acre Boys do, these guys go out and they find properties for 20 to 30% on the dollar, acres, land, talking real assets. And sometimes that land comes with a beautiful 10,000 square foot mansion like this one, right? And when it comes down to that, these guys are the GOATs in the space. They absolutely are killing the game. So we're gonna go ahead and check out what this property's talking about and see what the Acre Boys have been up to, man.
Let's go, y'all. Let's take a walk with us.
Yeah, let's do it.
This particular piece right here, as you see, is the entryway. Okay. You can't tell probably on the screen, but these things, you can tell by the sound. Ooh, straight steel. This thing is not going anywhere.
Man,
these have to be imported in and pile drived in from the top side and at least 10 feet into the ground. So these are not going anywhere. And even on the top deck, that's all steel.
Oh man, I can imagine that's because Mississippi is known for, like, you know, tornadoes and stuff like that.
Yes,
so,
sir.
So structurally sound, 100% all the way. Let's take a walk, y'all.
All right, let's step inside.
Step inside.
Massive property.
This means that there's no mortgage on the house.
That means everything's paid for.
Everything's paid off.
You get a little nub on your steering.
So right here, we're looking at, this is the pool house right now. Okay.
So how many houses does this property have on it?
About four houses.
So this is the mini version of the big boy, and this has about 3-4 rooms in it as well.
Oh wow. How many rooms does the big mansion have?
Has 12 or 13 rooms. 11 bedrooms.
And here is like a little parking garage.
Where you can park at. Here we have, I said, this is the other residential home right here.
And this has like about 4 bedrooms in there?
4 bedrooms in there,
okay.
2.5 bathrooms.
Oh man, that's a full-blown, that's a good-sized house.
Yeah, for sure. Just a little, something small right there, just to keep the car under.
Right.
This right here, you see the leaves in it right now, but
right.
this is an Olympic-sized swimming pool right here.
Man. During the summer, I'm sure this thing gets, you know,
it's full.
Taken care of. You got the full house right there. Got a nice little family cookout.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You know, I like to eat. You know what I'm saying?
For sure. That's all of them. Right now, actually, too. But this is the back of the main house over here, as you can see. And
so the mansion, you could take the back side of the mansion.
Yes, sir.
Access to the
and come right in here. Come to your kid's house. You know
what
I mean?
Right.
It was interesting. The guy that we bought the property from said, you know, his kids, you know, they wonder where they were going to go.
Right.
He said, never mind. I'll just make them a wing.
Yeah.
That's what he did. Yeah. When you got that kind of space, you can do whatever you want.
So this is the kids' wing.
This is the kids' wing.
Wow.
So instead of buying your house, buying your kid a doll house, you buy your kid a real house.
A real house. On your land.
On your land.
On your land.
It's major.
On your land. So, you know, beautiful.
And right over there, instead of taking a car to drive to the front of the house, they used to have golf carts. They would drive a golf cart to ride around to the front of the house.
So they park their car there and drive their golf cart.
Yep. Right.
Man.
Get around the property. For sure. 100%. 100%.
That's amazing.
I like his style, man. You see the size of that oak tree? Yeah. Oh, there's an oak tree right here? Sure. Okay. Yeah, I heard those grow real.
Granddaddy tree.
Yeah. And that's valuable too. The oak trees, the timber on the land.
For sure. The timber.
You got a bunch of grandkids and nieces and nephews.
Yeah.
Bring them over to the pool.
Yeah.
Fire up the grill right up under here. Put some music. Little party under the deck.
Right. And I do a live band. You know.
Yeah, bro. Now, this is a dope property, man.
man. It's crazy how all these look like they're in the same line. What's up with that?
You can tell that that's been strategically done that way. You know, pretty much as the more that timber's aged, the more that this property and the actual trees are going to be worth. Now, you got pine trees, you got oak trees, you got all different kind of trees, but if you look at this, he's been growing this timber, I mean, probably for the last 20 years. I think it takes about 30 years in order for them to become fully mature.
Right.
But once they become fully mature, they're fully marketable. You can go ahead and do what is called a timber cruise, which where you have a timber company come out here, they'll ride the actual property, and they will give you a certain dollar amount based on the maturity of the actual timber.
That's dope. So now the land has a double value.
Sure.
The land itself, but then also the timber that's on the property. And that takes, you said about 20, 25 years to mature?
Yeah, fully mature. You know, out here.
That's what I call being an investor,
For
man.
sure, for
Long
sure.
term.
You know, out here, you know, especially in the South like this, people use that and they
retirement.
develop this for retirement. You know what I mean? As people getting pensions and different stuff like that, they grow the trees for 30 years. The
trees
get
is
a,
the pension.
So
the trees are the pension. It sounds like a shirt. The
They're
trees
not,
are your pension.
yeah, they're not counting on the bank.
Yeah, they're not
Because their IRA. This is the IRA.
This is the IRA right here.
Man, that's special.
And
You
depending,
got 200 acres of it. You multiply it, and by the ton is how they weigh it. Once they do it, you know, 200 acres times if you're getting 400 or 500 a ton.
Yeah.
You know, they're making a nice penny,
Yeah.
especially if you're coming from.
That's what you call living off the land right there, man.
That's fact.
definitely a different way of living, you know, different than what we're used to from where we're from. But, you know, out here, as you see, we are in the wilderness right here. We are in the midst of a 260-acre safari.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So,
Over here we got the horse ranch if you
so
want
this
to
is
come
horse-
out here.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's up?
And so this is what, a stable right here?
this is a stable right here. This is where they kept the horses. Right here, they did a little, small little training, but where they primarily rode the horses is right up here.
over here on the top side.
Yeah, see, I've always wanted a horse, man. See, Quay and I actually went to the Virgin Islands. We got to see some horses.
Nah,
man.
but
This
let
guy
me
was
tell you
actually
the
trying
craziest.
Yeah, crazy story.
My girl, right? She on the horse. We on the beach riding the horses, right?
Crazy.
And
Oh
I-
man,
Remember?
I forgot all about that.
So we sitting there, we riding the horses on the beach,
Man.
right? His girl, him, me.
Yeah.
And out the corner of my eye, all of a sudden, I just see my girl darting down the joint.
On the
horse is
horse.
like this, and
Like,
the
I'm
horse is
talking
taking off, bro.
speed.
Right.
Full speed ahead, bro.
Right.
I'm like,
Everybody
oh,
on the
shit.
beach is like, oh man.
Bro, I'm like, oh shit, I'm scared.
And there's nothing we can do because we're all on horses.
Right,
And
right.
we don't know
I'm
what
barely
our
gonna
horse is
control
going to do.
the
Right.
I barely got control over my horse. And her ass
right.
took all, bro. I'm
Right.
talking about, I was like, oh shit, she about to fall off. So I'm like,
Like,
I'm
that-
stuck because
that-
I'm like, I'm supposed to go
Yeah.
rescue her.
Yeah,
Bro, I
yeah.
can't even get my
Yeah,
damn
you
horse
can't
to
even get
move.
off your own. Yeah.
It look like Indiana Jones.
Right.
I was like, oh man.
Crazy,
Wow.
man. But nah,
Wow.
that's our horse story, man.
This definitely smell like a stable though.
Yeah, for sure. And as you see, that's where everything is kept. I think they had got enough for 1, 2, 3, 4. Maybe about 5 or 6 horses right there.
Oh, okay, yeah.
See, look, see how they stayed back that way? That means they know something that we don't know. Let me go and see.
You saw how I didn't progress forward, right?
I said, let me see how far Jason's gonna go.
Horse stables.
Yeah.
Horse stables always get.
Yeah.
Horse stables always get snakes that be infiltrating horse stables.
Yeah, for sure.
See, I have that mentality, I have that wisdom, so
Yeah,
I kept
for
my
sure.
distance. You know what
See,
I
now
mean?
this tree right here looking hella suspect. I don't like this tree, though.
It looks like one of them trees off of Game of Thrones.
Got a rope hanging from
The
it.
tree with the face on
It
it.
has a rope hanging from it.
Wait, what?
Come on, man. Hold on.
Oh, wait a minute. Oh, nah, see.
They was just lifting up bales of hay with the rope,
Right.
fellas. Bales of hay,
right.
bales of hay, fellas.
Yeah,
But based off of where we are,
yeah.
you know.
So this side over the property over here, this will be the east side of where the main house is. And this is a man-made lake. This lake is over 2 acres.
2
And
acres
it
just
is
for the lake?
just for the lake.
Man.
Damn.
And it is stocked with striped bass. When we
Bass.
put
I
this
love
lake
fishing bass.
here, it was just for his family. And when we get around the other side, you'll see they have like a charcoal pit that's in the middle of the lake. They would come out here and they would charcoal. In fact, they would catch the fish first. They would clean it right there all on that same station, gut it, and grill it
See, I love
all at the same time.
See, that's how I grew up, man. You make your own food, you hunt your own food, you cook it. from the ground up. You know exactly where your food is coming from, and you know how you're gonna eat it. No contaminants
So you can bring the whole
whatsoever.
family out here. Everybody can grab a pole or rock skip like Quay is doing.
Yeah. Let me see
I
if I can get
I
it.
bet you I can skip more than anybody in here.
Nope. Challenge accepted.
Okay, that was 2.
Yeah.
damn.
3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, that was 6. That was 6 skips. No warm-ups.
Nah, that
you know
wasn't
what I'm
6.
saying?
That was 5.
That was easily 6.
Hey.
Ooh, that's an ant colony right there.
Let me find some more. You know what? Oh, you know what? Whoa. Ready for this?
Yeah,
How much was that?
6.
Yeah. Okay. All right. All right.
That's really a thing.
All right.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, people do that for real.
This man says it's really a thing. This is New York ass. You ain't never skipped a rock.
I ain't never. No. So yeah, this property is definitely has so many different amenities and even things you can't even catch on the actual film.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because this, like I said, this is definitely handcrafted and put here so your whole family. The guy that used to own the property, he used to entertain his oil buddies out here.
Oh,
So
wow.
they used to come out here and go ahead and fish. They'll go to the side. They'll swim in the pool. They'll do all of these different activities because it's just at that point in time, it's just businessmen jousting, and he needed a place to entertain them, and this is where he took them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And as you can see, we're in the middle of the country, but it's beautiful. Just look at the sunrise, the trees, everything.
How does having a lake or water facilities on a property impact the value of the property? Does it increase value?
Yeah, I believe that it increases value because it adds the actual amenity to the property. So anything that makes the property more useful, it's definitely going to add value. And one thing we know for sure from dealing with the properties all over Mississippi and even Arkansas, when a pond was on the property, it was instantly,
your property
sure.
value at least go about 15%.
for sure,
Wow.
for sure.
You
For
guys
sure,
look
just
up
by
at
having
properties and they say, hey, yo, this property has a lake on the property. You already know in your mind that there's more
Absolutely,
value to it.
absolutely. It's definitely more valuable.
I can
to it.
imagine
Yeah.
just because
Yeah.
you have a
So
water
what happens
body.
is,
Yeah.
when we spoke about force appreciation, right? All of this acreage right here, if we were to subdivide this, you probably can get at least 15 to 20 homes right here. You could advertise this as lakefront. Even though it is a man-made, it's not, but you can say lake on property, so people can walk right outside their property. It's stocked with fish, and they don't have to leave their property to
Right.
go and fish.
So that would
and that
increase
makes
the
it
value for that
attractive.
too.
Absolutely, absolutely,
Subdivision.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Makes the price rise for everything. So just little things that you find out as you're going, through this land investing. Like I said, there goes the train, the locomotion right there. We hear that, but it's definitely a peaceful spot. We've been out here for a long time, y'all, and very peaceful. Haven't been bothered,
I mean, you
nothing,
can feel
so,
the
yeah.
aura, man.
Yeah.
It's clean energy. You got a lot of oxygen.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying? Less pollution, all kinds of stuff.
Now,
Sure.
what about recreation? Like, I know a lot of times land also is sold not just for development, not just for agriculture, but also for recreation at times. Is having lake facilities and things like that, is that also part of that recreational value as well?
Yeah, recreational could be considered fishing. That is something that you can do and put it under the label of recreational. But that area that we just left, it is actual wildlife on the property. They have turkey.
Wild turkey.
Turkey,
Really?
wild turkeys on
Here,
the property.
right now.
Right now.
We go see turkeys.
Yeah.
I'm kind of hungry.
Wild deer. So in terms of in the South, when they speak of recreational properties, usually that's usually they looking to hunt.
I want to go see some turkeys, man. Let's go see some turkeys.
Let's go see if we can find a little wild turkey over there.
I'm about to get us some dinner, man. We've been out here for about 2 hours now. I'm hungry. We ain't eat. They ain't even feed us.
Now
you know
listen.
what I'm saying?
Now
As a
listen.
part of our
Thanksgiving is
physical
over.
optimization, you're gonna have to chase the turkey down.
You gonna chase the turkey down.
Then we're gonna do push-ups with Jay Who after.
Yeah, talk to him. We're gonna get right.
So over here, looks like where he used this as a burn site,
Oh, okay. Like garbage disposal.
like
type of
garbage
time?
disposal and things of that nature.
You said that's a burn site.
Yeah, they come
burn
out
site.
here, they burn things, and as you can see, man, the timber is so strategically lined up for growth.
Yeah.
It is crazy. You look at this, the property offers the potential to do so much out here. And keep in mind, this is not like everything. We're just seeing, you know, bits and pieces.
Yeah.
Just a little snippet of what's really available. You know what I mean? So very, very
it's
interesting.
Crazy because when the land is cleared like this, it's such a different. You can really appreciate like how massive the property is. You know what I'm saying? Like.
Sure,
just standing
100%.
right here feels like we're in a freaking
Man, this little space alone can hold at least 10 houses.
Easy.
If you think about it.
easily.
Easy.
Like, and this is not even how many
You can
acres?
build a small city back here.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. No question about it. No question about
Hey,
it.
I know y'all got the mineral rights, but if I find me some gold, y'all gonna let me keep it?
For sure, 100%. 100%.
Say
Anything you
that,
find is yours.
See, y'all some real ones,
Yes,
man.
sir.
Y'all some
Yes,
real
sir.
ones,
Yes,
you
sir.
know what I
Yes,
mean?
You
sir.
gotta split it with me though.
My eyes are glued to the ground, man. I'm looking at me. Look at it.
You gotta split it with me, Quay.
Huh?
You gotta split it with me.
He said
I
that's
ain't got no problem with that, man.
See, now I'm going for the diamonds.
Yeah, I'm with you, Jay. I'm gonna go for the diamond.
Yeah.
I'm gonna rock with that.
Yeah.
Whatever I find under here. I think we got some oil under here,
We
fellas.
got some oil.
Oil.
See, that's the type of talk I'm talking about. Look at that. Look at how just
that's crazy.
As far as the eyes can see,
Smell
man.
Strategically lined up.
yeah.
Smell that oil?
Smell like
I
money to
actually
me.
do smell that.
Smell like money to me.
Yes, sir. That,
That smell.
that's what you call a money scent.
Distinct smell.
That's what you call a money scent. Let's see what the money scent is.
Oh, that must be the magnolia.
Yeah. This is one of the pumping areas that's on the site.
It's a pump. Oh my God, another one. That's massive.
Huge.
So this is a pumping area for oil.
Yes, if it was to drill in this land, I believe this is one of the locations that they marked out. If they were to drill in the land, this is one of the areas that was marked out.
Because this property has active oil on it, for sure, 100%.
Did y'all
Man,
know it had
that's-
oil on it when y'all found it?
Yeah,
Not when we found it.
Well,
no.
not when we first found it, but he did give us the reports, and he
Okay.
had done all kind of extensive,
Research.
I'm talking about
Yeah.
like stuff like this that
Yeah, he
going-
got a whole
Crazy.
20-year report
Oh
that's
man.
done on the soil.
Yeah.
You know, the mineral rights game is a whole nother play, and the oil game is a whole nother play. So he has a whole breakdown of how this runs. It actually, if you were to drill on this property, there's a line off site of this property that runs on the other side of it. That gas runs from Mississippi all the way to New Jersey.
all the way to New Jersey.
Push from that pump site.
Yep.
Which
Push
is
from the
outside.
pump site on this property.
No, off the property.
Off the property,
yeah,
but not far.
Right,
not,
right, but not far.
too far from
That's
this property.
state land.
Yeah,
Okay.
And it goes straight to New
goes
Jersey.
all the way to New Jersey.
Shoots it as far as New Jersey.
Pumps out
Yeah.
gas, pushes out gas from Mississippi, all the way to New Jersey.
Like the guy, for everybody out there listening,
Okay.
the guy that we bought this particular property from, like we told them before, a day he's making in oil $82,000 a day in oil, and how much was he making a day in gas? $40,000 a
Natural
day
gas.
on natural gas. Every day, 7 days a week.
So
when they were actively pumping it.
When they were actively pumped. Now,
what made them stop?
his other sites are actively being pumped.
still.
You know what I mean? So he's still making that money right now. That's how he got to get that half a B mark.
Right. So
Every
now,
day.
what would it take for you guys to be able to actually actively pump this spot here? Could you
Right.
work out a partnership with an oil company or something like that? Or what would that look
Or
like?
rekindle some old partnerships.
From my understanding, the oil companies would come in. They would do all the work as far as all the drilling, the activating,
Right.
whatever's has to do with that pump right there.
Okay.
And what did they pay you if they did all the infrastructure, everything, and
Anything
they
that
did all
comes
the
up,
digging?
they'll pay you 20%.
20%.
That's not fucking bad.
20%.
That's probably what the Kanoko thing was up there.
Probably
That's
was.
probably what they
Probably
were doing.
was.
I wouldn't
Probably
be
was.
surprised.
Yeah.
Because
Pretty much like kind of like a
in order
licensing.
for you to set up this on your own and all the construction,
Oh,
and
yeah.
Millions.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
it's like
Millions.
$20 million.
Oh my
That's
God.
Millions.
You know
Easy.
what I just thought
Easy.
about?
Solar.
Solar, man. It's
Yeah.
just like the solar games.
Yeah.
Just
And
like-
this
yeah.
land would be perfect for something like that. Building a solar farm, having part of it that's dedicated as a solar farm.
Especially with the temp Like the weather.
The weather is
Yeah,
nice and
it's
sunny.
80 degrees.
It's not
We're in
far from
December.
electrical.
Yeah, it's in December.
You got oil and solar potential.
If you take a look down there, it just lets you know how far it goes.
Oh, this thing goes back.
We have all of that.
Oh man,
Crazy.
that was dope, man.
That was a hell of a day.
That oil reserve, man. Sheesh. I'm trying to tap
My
into
legs
that.
hurting walking all them acres. My legs is on fire.
You done messed up my Air Force Ones. What we doing here? What are we doing here?
Yeah, your joint's definitely clean.
This is what we said when urban meets rural. You know, I can't change who I am.
And we definitely got our steps in today.
For sure, for
All right, listen. So look, y'all saw the land, y'all saw the property, man. These guys again going crazy in the land game, man. Make sure y'all following the Acre Boys first and foremost.
Most definitely.
They got a lot of game out here. Today y'all learned about not just acquiring land for discounts,
Yes.
not just mineral rights. You also learned a lot about timber and the value of timber, how that can increase the property, how you can live off of timber for 30 years down the line in the rest of your life. So your 401k, your IRA, forget about it. Go ahead and grow you some timber on your acres, man. Again, these guys are tapped in to the land space, so make sure y'all fucking with land and legacy, man, 100%.
Appreciate y'all. Definitely appreciate you brothers for coming out.
Definitely appreciate you having us,
Yes,
man.
sir.
It was a pleasure, man. I'm looking forward to it.
Yes,
And we're
sir.
looking forward to definitely doing some deals together too, man.
Because we
So
got
we're
a
gonna
lot
get that staff
in
started.
the pipeline. We about to get busy.
Yeah,
About
let's
to
get busy with
See
it.
you on the next one.
Yeah,
On the next
cheers.
one, man, make sure y'all tapped in.
Always.
Deuce.
Deuce.